What's going on, my peoples? It's your boy, Mr. OBF, back one time for your mind. Welcome to the OBF the Network, people. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button so you guys get the live streams when we go live, people. And if you can, donate to the channel. Go to OBF The Real Cash App and donate to the channel, people. We highly appreciate anything you guys can donate to the channel. Need more information to subscribe and donate to the channel? It's down there, strolling below the screen, people. Make sure you guys hit the like button, and when you come in and out the building, and if you can, people, make sure you guys share the videos, man, so we keep the movement pushing. Anyway, we gotta talk about it. We gotta talk about it. Listen, I don't know. Financially, I understand it, why the Lakers did what they did by drafting Bronny James. But I understand what they did. They drafted a young man, and regardless of his situation of medical situations, because we all wished him well, and glad that he's finally coming back from his medical issues. Bronny James should not be in the NBA. Let's be real. Not hating on Bronny James. Not hating on LeBron James. That's his son. I get it. But he should not be in the league. We don't know how good this kid is. He's not proven. He is a Megan McCain to this shit. He is somebody that nobody knows how good Bronny James really is. The Lakers don't know how good he is. I don't think, listen, my honest opinion, I don't think LeBron James know how good his son is. He just don't know. And for the Lakers to, I know it's a financial thing. Listen, they going to finance the shit out of this. They going to make money off of this shit. They're going to promote the shit out of this. So on the Lakers, I get that part. Excuse me. Can I just say this? We don't know what Bronny James can do. We just don't know. The Lakers don't know. I don't think the Lakers care. I think they drafted this dude because of LeBron. They wanted to keep him in Los Angeles. But let me just say this. This is more on LeBron James than it is Bronny James. It's one thing of flexing your power. It's another thing of, and at the end of your career, I get that. Right? I know you wanted to play with your son. That was your thing. I get that. But I don't think Kobe would ever do that. And this is why Kobe is beloved in LA and LeBron is not. This is why I don't rock with the Lakers organization right now, and I don't support the Lakers right now because of LeBron. Sometimes I don't have a problem with LeBron James flexing his power. I don't have a problem with that. But shit like this, I got a problem with it. I don't like it. I understand why you did it, but I don't like it. It's no way impossible you flex your muscle for your child and this shit. Listen, you handicapped him. You handicapped your son. And hopefully we're wrong. Hopefully we're wrong. Because I want to be wrong about Bronny. I want to be wrong about Bronny. I hope Bronny can live up to what his father you just put on him. You just put a target on his back. You just put expectations on this young brother back because of nepotism or what you did. You put a target on his back. So if shit go left with Bronny, it's on LeBron. I'm not blaming Bronny. I'm blaming LeBron. This shit bad word. This shit better do something. Listen, your son better have some type of impact in this game. I hope you can teach him a lot or whatever, his experience or whatever. Hopefully, he might be ready for all we know. We don't know. Like I said, we don't know. Because he's up in the air. He's an entitled pick, basically. We don't know what Bronny is, bro. And I understand partly why the Lakers did what they did, but if this shit go left, listen, man. Like I said, LeBron James, shout out to his power, but at the same time, you put a target on your son's back. And you made people more and more. And that's the bad part about it. LeBron, he's, for some odd reason, he getting upset because people are calling him out that he normally would pay motherfuckers off or he cool with, and they supposed to just sit back and act like this shit is okay or what the fuck just happened. You got an organization to hire your son that it ain't no other superstar without his name, without you, that they would draft. Even as low in the second round, they wouldn't draft his ass. Bronny ass would have to go back to college. That's what he supposed to have did to prove himself. He should have wanted to do that himself. But like I said, this is LeBron James' son. He been raising this kid since the day he was born. I feel sorry for Bronny. Your father put a target on your back. So hopefully you live up to the target that your father put on your back. This ain't good. This is not good what the Lakers organization did. This is not good what LeBron James did. There's a high percentage that this shit can go left and be bad. But like I said, there's a percentage that this shit could work out. Just don't know at this point. Because we don't know what type of player Bronny is. And we know it's nepotism here when it comes to LeBron or what he just did. And he pulled rank, he pulled power. We know what it is. And if I'm the Lakers organization, nigga, if this was me, I'm not drafting your kid. Listen, when they drafted JJ Redick, I already knew they was gonna draft his son. They tried to play it off. Nobody was going to draft Bronny. Nobody. So when Rich Paul came out, it was something that came out, said Rich Paul called around the other team, said don't draft LeBron James' son or Bronny. Nigga, nobody was drafting Bronny. He is, out of everything, even out of them foreign players, he is one of those players that nobody thought about Bronny. This shit is sad. I don't like this for Bronny. Number one, you know, he young man. He 18. This shit ain't good, yo. To put that pressure on your son, and you know he ain't. We don't even know if he like that. I don't think LeBron know. He have an idea, but he don't know for sure that he can adapt to the NBA. You know what LeBron should have did? I mean, I guess he flexed his power though, because he was like, my contract up. Listen, I get it, right? If you're gonna flex your power like that, I get what LeBron did. Nigga, my contract up. Tell his son, hey, come on out the draft. This shit was planned. Don't ever get this shit twisted about what LeBron just did. And the Lakers just did. This shit was planned on LeBron half. I'm telling you. When it came to his son. Did JJ write his shit? We can talk about that. But what he just did for his son, that shit was planned. He knew what he was going to do. And he said, hey, whatever team, listen, I'm going to tell you what LeBron did. He said, whatever team draft my son, that's where I'm going. Because LeBron want to play with his son. And there's LeBron fans out there saying, like, we can acknowledge that. I can acknowledge that too. Listen, I ain't got nothing wrong with that. The problem is that for a team to do that, they're sacrificing. They're sacrificing. And then motherfuckers came out and said, Rich Paul and them people say, oh, well, LeBron will sacrifice $25 million to get Klay Thompson. What? How the fuck you gonna sacrifice LeBron James? LeBron James gonna sacrifice $25 million for Klay Thompson. First of all, nigga, in Los Angeles, nigga, he's not even gonna like see $25 million. That shit gonna get probably, you know what? Yeah, he gonna see $25 million in 3 years. But he's not gonna see $25 million in a year or two. About 3 years maybe he receive 25 million, and that's after taxes. So that was a no-go. But that's the media, and LeBron does his shit in the media to try to make it seem like he a dude that wanted to sacrifice after he then pulled a power move on the organization to draft his son. Nobody knows how how average he can be, how average of a player he could be. We don't know how average of a player he can be. And motherfuckers sitting there on that bullshit. LeBron James did that. LeBron James did that. Michael Jordan ain't do that for his son. And he's not arguably, but to me, he's the greatest basketball player that ever touched the ball or got on that court. He ain't do that for his son. But LeBron James did. And I ain't mad at him. Like everybody think I'm mad at him. I ain't mad at him. I get it. But understand, you pulled that power move. Understand, your son got to live up to that shit. That power move you just pulled with him. Because he had to agree with it as well. But your son don't know no better. You've been raising him. For 18, going on 19 years, you've been raising him. You've been grooming him. And you got this young man get ready to come in to some grown man shit. All right. Even though the league is young, right? The league is young, but understand. From Bronny whole resume, he don't even supposed to be in the G League. From his resume, by his name, yeah. But for his resume, he don't even belong in the G League. But like I said, he had medical issues, so we don't know. So like that's why I said listen. I'm optimistic in the way. I'm not even optimistic. I can't say that because I'm never an optimistic person. I'm just skeptical about it. Very skeptical. I don't know if this is a good idea. And this shit can go left real quick. They gave Bronny James a guaranteed contract. What motherfucker you know get a guarantee? They gave Bronny James a guaranteed contract. And a contract, what I'm hearing, they gave him a contract guaranteed for about how long LeBron James contract is gonna be. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. LeBron pulled a power move. Respect it. But this is bad. This can go. Listen, if he does not live up, listen, I listen. I'm the type person when certain shit happen, and because I don't want people to think I'm hating. Listen, if this shit go left, don't be surprised. I won't be. But if I'm wrong, like I said, I can't be wrong because, like I said, if it's a possibility this shit can go right, then okay, then I can ride with it, right? But if this shit go left, I'm more of this shit can go wrong than the shit can go right. If that makes sense, I'm about the 60% this shit can go wrong, and I'm about 40% that this shit can go right. Maybe even 70-30 that this shit can go wrong, and 30% it can go right. Cause he a young man, and I want to see him win. You know what I mean? I want to see Bronny James win, man. I want him. You know what I mean? So I say 30-40% that hopefully this shit go right. Motherfuckers be thinking I be hating on LeBron. Nigga, I ain't gonna hate on LeBron. Nigga, I hate on his family, nothing like that. Nigga, I respect LeBron off the court. On basketball, that's different. But this shit is basketball. And I don't know if this shit gonna work with Bronny. I really, truly don't. I think this is listen, this can hurt. If Bronny James do not wind up being at least average, this can hurt LeBron James' career. And I respect LeBron James for taking this position in this. You know what I mean? Because it's his family. I get it. But if this shit go left and it don't work out, nigga. Nigga, we gotta start questioning LeBron James' career even more. I already told you he not even in my top 5. So I'm starting to question, nigga, if you know what I mean? You keep telling me LeBron James got this basketball IQ. You let your basketball IQ be this high to because you on nepotism shit because of your family. Nah, nigga. Michael Jordan didn't do it. And there's a whole bunch of Hall of Fame basketball players. Nah, nigga. No. You gotta prove yourself. I was looking at, right? Because I watched the Gilbert Arenas. You know, I watched them. I watched Gilbert and them. Right? The only nigga, and this is what bothered me about the Gilbert Arena shit. And I'm gonna be real. It ain't hating, it's just being real. I was watching the Gilbert Arena shit. Right? And I watch it daily. I watch that shit. Cause I appreciate that perspective. And it's entertaining. But all them niggas on there, right? Maybe other than maybe Gilbert and Kenyon Martin, right? But more Kenyon Martin, because he had much more long of a career than even Gilbert Arenas, and it was mainly because of his injuries, right? So I look at Gilbert Arenas as like Derrick Rose, right? If you put Derrick Rose in the Hall of Fame, nigga, you just giving, right? You giving, like you giving a nigga, like it's almost like you giving a nigga some shit because what his potential could be. That's why I have a problem with what's his name? The fuck is going motherfucking fly, you bitch. But I give a I swear to God, I'm gonna kill this motherfucking fly playing with me. Um, but it's like Tracy McGrady. We know Tracy McGrady was great. Like his potential was great. We know that. Do his career shows that? And so that's what I think about like Derrick Rose and those guys like that. You know what I mean? And like I said, when people say, "Oh, chips don't count," yeah, they do. Because when you think about um um what's his name? God damn it, Dwayne Wade. If he ain't got them chips, I don't know he make Hall of Fame. My honest opinion. I don't know. We talking about Dwayne Wade is the third best shooting guard of all times. I don't know if we talking about that. If he ain't got no chips of how great he was. Like Derrick Rose, like nigga, let's be real. Derrick Rose was on that level of Dwayne Wade of greatness. But we don't talk about Derrick Rose in that same, mention him in the same thing, remedy, same range as motherfucking Dwayne Wade. You know why? Because he ain't got no chips. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I just don't know that you put a lot of these people because they was great at that time, but how long they last? Your career of how long you lasted in the NBA and your chips matter. I noticed that them niggas on the Gilbert Arena shit. These are all niggas, and let's be real. Other than Kenyon Martin, because Kenyon Martin, I listen. If only reason even Ben Wiles even, I don't think he should have made it, but only reason he did made it because he got what, one or two chips. I think if you put two chips on Kenyon Martin deserved to be in the motherfucking Hall of Fame. Let's just be real. But out of Kenyon Martin and the rest of them niggas, put Kenyon Martin to the side. The rest of them niggas over there, Gilbert Arenas and all them niggas, Niggas that got hurt and wasn't really like that. They wasn't really like that. I mean, listen, I'm not saying they wasn't like that. They was like that, but their careers didn't last long. Gilbert Arenas, what's that nigga name? B. Jennings. That goofy nigga. I don't like his arrogance because you weren't never like that, nigga. Your career ain't like that. You might have been. What the fuck is going on with this goddamn? Hold on, people. Give me a second, man. I'm gonna get your ass up out of here. Hold on, give me a second. I'm sick of this fly. Give me a second. My bad, people. I'm back. But man, fly getting on my nerves, man. Like my incense. My daughter running out the house and shit, and then bringing a dog in and shit. They just be letting in motherfucking flies and gnats and shit. But anyway, um, but yeah, what I said, B. Jennings, uh, uh, Agent Zero, him, Gilbert Arenas, Nick Young, what's the other dude, McCann, all them niggas is, listen, out of all them niggas, probably about, probably Gilbert Arenas was the biggest star. He was the biggest star out of them niggas. Kenyon Martin was more of a role player, but I mean, what the fuck you call Ben Wallace? So if Ben Wallace can make it, and Kenyon Martin can make that motherfucking shit, and only thing he may not have all the accolades. I think that's why Ben made he made defensive player and all that shit and stuff like that. I gotta look back at the accolades, but and like I said, them championships made Ben Wallace bigger than what he really was. Because if he didn't have any championships, I don't know if Ben Wallace make the motherfucking um Hall of Fame. Because if I'm not mistaken, didn't shit, I can't say that then. Didn't Mutombo make it? But no, he got defensive player too, so he had accolades. That's what I'm saying. So I don't know about Kenyon. I don't know if Kenyon. I don't think Kenyon ever had defensive player, and that's why he didn't make it. But to me, him and Gilbert Arenas, they the only motherfuckers that kind of for me that can really speak about what if, right? Like for Kenyon, it's what if Kenyon had those accolades, defensive player or a championship, right? Or Gilbert Arenas, if he had the accolades of scoring champion or a championship, he'd be a Hall of Famer. Like, what if, right? And if their career lasted, well, I know Kenyon shit lasted about a good 12, 13, 15 years or something like that, I think, right? But Gilbert shit didn't last that long. I think he maybe got 10 years. He maybe got 10. Right? But he didn't have no accolades other than that when he was doing what he was doing in his first 5 years, he was a top guy, at least a top 10 player. You know what I mean? So those those dudes I can hear from a little bit. But the rest of them niggas, McClain, Nick Young, Brandon Jennings, you niggas are listen. I don't want to call you buses, but you niggas ain't made it. You ain't nobody to be speaking on niggas like that. I give you niggas props for making the NBA because I give you props, and hopefully Bronny can even have that. I don't think Bronny can even have what Brandon Jennings and them had, but these niggas, why would I want to talk to them niggas? I don't. Brandon Jennings is like a aftermath. Nobody talk about that nigga. McCann's. Get the fuck out of here. The arrogance of some of them niggas. Even Nick Young to a certain extent. Like, you niggas are you only listen, if you was number one options you was number one options in college. And I give Brandon Jennings this. He was a number one option when he was in Minnesota. I think he played for a couple of years. I think he got about 5, 6, maybe 7 years in him. But after he left Minnesota, he wasn't like that no more. So I don't like to be hearing from those type of guys talking about, like, I'm not saying they don't know the game, but I'm just saying these niggas be talking about like they official. You not official. You niggas are dudes that nobody even know about anymore. Nobody even think about you niggas when we talk about basketball history. We unless you bring it up, unless we know or the show with Gilbert Arenas to know about your stats or whatever you do, nobody gives a fuck. These motherfuckers be acting like they official like that. Especially that nigga McCann's. I can't stand that goofy ass nigga. You fucked your career up because you ran with the fame. Thinking you was bigger than what you was. Go around fuck with them Kardashian, got that Kardashian curse. That's what happened, nigga. That's what happened to a lot of you NBA niggas. That's what still even happened to a lot of these young niggas. We having some shit coming out now about Edwards from Minnesota. We hearing about him now with some bullshit. Like, you niggas ain't learning. The fuck is going on? This fly, I'm gonna kill that bitch. I swear to God, if I get close to her, I'm gonna kill him. Big dumb goofy fly. But Anthony Edwards, he in some bullshit with some chicks. This shit, he pissing me off. Ever since my daughter went outside and came back in, fucking fly just popped up. I'm fine. But nah, yo, Anthony Edwards in some bullshit. Don't know all the details yet because I ain't even speak on it, but I know he in some bullshit. Well, so-called being some bullshit. I don't know for sure, but it's saying he in some bullshit with some chick. It's like, yo, come on, bro. You niggas not learning. This is what I be telling the young niggas. I be like, yo, all this shit that y'all going through, we been through. We just trying to warn you niggas. You think we trying to take away y'all fun. Okay, well, go ahead and have fun. Go ahead. Go ahead. Just go have fun, do your shit, be young, and make reckless decisions and do whatever the fuck you want to do. But don't come back bitching and complaining about the aftermath of that shit. Don't come back bitching and complaining. That's what all I'm telling niggas. Do not do it anymore. If you young niggas want to run around with these hoes and acting like nothing comes back from that, nigga, you listen. All right, I'm old. You old nigga. You don't know shit. You married. You been married for a long time, nigga. I probably had more hoes than you think. And I ain't calling women hoes. I'm calling certain females hoes, because they was hoes back then when I was in the game. I'm telling you, I fucked a lot of hoes. I seen a lot of hoes destroy my homeboys, family members I knew, lives. Fuck their whole family up. Their whole family get fucked up because this nigga done had a baby by a crazy ass hoe. A gold digging asshole. And you niggas are millionaires, and some of you niggas just regular niggas, and you still fucking around with hoes. You won't protect. You won't put the protection on it. Nothing. You niggas stupid as shit. Don't listen to your OG. Your OG, I'm old. I don't know shit. Don't listen to me. You niggas still out in the field, though. I ain't in the field. I'm good, nigga. Anytime I want some good, it might not be what y'all getting on that shit, because I already got it already, nigga. And believe it or not, let me just be real. You want me to be real? Let me be real with you young niggas. Getting all that pussy, it's overrated. Because what happens with you when you out there fucking so much, your drive, because we get older, right? As men, our drive go down. Our sexual drive go down because we done bust so many nuts. These are facts. Look it up. Especially if you fucked like I was fucking. Your drive go down a little bit. So when you get about, what, 35, maybe 40, your drive ain't the same. If you see an old nigga, right, that drive is crazy, right? That's because they ain't getting no pussy. And they wasn't getting no pussy like that. But a nigga ain't got no drive like that, like your drive ain't the same like it used to be, that's because that nigga used to fuck. He used to get busy. He used to be out there fucking in everything that walk. These are facts. Nigga, I talked to doctors, so I know this shit for a fact. My drive ain't the same no more. Nigga, come on. All the nuts I was busting back in the day. Come on, man. Nigga, I tell young niggas, save your nuts. Save your life, too. Save your nuts will save your life. Because you might run into the wrong chick that be on that bullshit and trying to get you. You niggas, I know it look good. They got the BBLs, all that shit, big titties, all that. I know they look good. I get it. Nigga. All right. Y'all need y'all wait my age to feel the fact. Now y'all niggas is getting clipped in y'all mid-20s. Y'all getting clipped in your mid-20s and early 30s. Y'all getting clipped. And what I mean by that is, the women ain't got your ass. Them hoes didn't got your ass. You niggas want to play, though. Go ahead, play. Go ahead. Go ahead. Play around with that whole shit. I'm an old nigga. I'm your OG. Go ahead and play around with the whole shit and see how that get you. Nigga, I got lucky. I did a lot of crazy fuck shit. Listen, I come from an era where AIDS was like that. And I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna never lie to y'all. I'll be honest. Nigga, I ain't use a lot of condoms when I was back in the day. And it was an AIDS epidemic back then. AIDS was like that. And I didn't use that shit because I was reckless and ignorant and stupid as fuck. And I was in an AIDS epidemic doing the reckless shit I was doing. And I'm telling you, I got lucky. I was one of the lucky ones. I got lucky, nigga. I ain't get AIDS. I ain't get a whole bunch of chicks pregnant and shit like that. Nigga, I got lucky. But that don't work for everybody else, nigga. Cause I did it, don't mean that shit gonna work for you. I'm telling you. I just was one of those lucky ones. I always had to tell my wife every month that how much I appreciate her and how much I'm a lucky motherfucker that she came in my life. Like, honestly. Because, nigga, I was doing reckless shit. And I mean being reckless. So when I be speaking about this shit, nigga, hey, man. Nigga, I was fucking prostitutes, hoes, regular chicks, regular hood chicks, like, you know what I mean? Good women. I was fucking anything, nigga. Right. I was wild. I was a wild boy. I got lucky. I ain't catch AIDS. In the AIDS epidemic, I ain't catch that shit. I ain't getting no women pregnant. And that at that time, not using rubbers like that. Oh, nigga, I got lucky. But everybody ain't me though. And don't act like you gonna be me. No, fuck that. Nigga, be safe. Listen to your OG. You be not be out there fucking with them hoes, man. Seriously. I was watching the story, right? The way a dude found out he got AIDS from a chick. She ain't never tell him. Man, that dude wound up killing her. Now, on real talk, I get why he did it. He killed her ass. His life over. He didn't have HIV. He had AIDS. I get it. Nigga, my life over. I'ma kill this bitch. I get it. I'm not telling people to do that. I don't condone violence. I'm not saying that. But I get why he did it. Fuck he gotta live for. He get ready to die. But that's because this brother was out there living reckless. Listen to your motherfucking OGs, man. Listen to this OG. I'm telling you, I've been out there. I've been reckless. I've been fucking around with no condoms, none of that shit. And shit. Listen, I tell motherfuckers when you out in the dope game, only two things can happen. Right? You can go to jail or you can die or go to jail. Right? When you out there fucking reckless like that, only two things can happen to you. You can get AIDS or you can get a whole bunch of fucking kids that you can't afford. And you get fucked up baby mamas that comes with that. Right? But it's very rare a nigga be like me. Right? That I did both. That I was in the street and I was real reckless. And I made it. That's very rare. That's why I always tell motherfuckers, like, yo, I'm here for a reason. God put me here for a reason. I'm still standing for a reason. That man upstairs put me here for a reason. And then, nigga, all the fucking inappropriate shit that I was doing and not being I'm gonna protecting myself. Nigga, I supposed to had a whole bunch of fucking kids. I probably supposed to had AIDS. But God put me here for a reason. I'm one of them lucky ones. That's why I always tell motherfuckers I don't like to be around negative shit. Cause I know that man put me here for a reason to do. I see enough negative shit. I've been through enough negative shit. I see enough negative shit. I don't like to be around it unless I have to be around it to fix it or help it. You get what I mean? But I don't want no motherfuckers being around me negative. No. This is a reason I don't want to be around it. Motherfuckers just mad and angry because they life fucked up. Nigga, okay. Nigga, my life could have been way worse than what it was. Like, and I understand, like, and I come from a fucked up life, right? But my shit could have been way worse. That's why I don't be trying to judge people and shit like that and be hating people or hating on people. Fuck, I'm hating on somebody because they got more than me or they doing better than me. What the fuck I care about that? Nigga, listen, I'm supposed to be dead. I keep telling y'all that. I don't want to be dead now. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy my life. I got my daughter. I got my wife. Motherfuckers that fuck with me. I love life. But nigga, I'm supposed to be dead. All the reckless shit I was doing, I'm supposed to be dead. My wife get mad at me when I say that. But it's the truth. I'm supposed to be dead, bro. I was so reckless. That's why I told y'all I didn't care about life. I didn't give a fuck if I lived or die. I didn't give a fuck. When I was young, didn't care. When I was about 15 to about, I say about 30, I didn't care if I lived or die. That's what I be trying to get people to understand. So when I speak this shit and I be talking to the young niggas, I be talking to y'all and I be speaking this shit, listen to me. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I done seen death. I done seen that shit. Like, I ain't gonna say I seen death, but I seen how close I came to death. Twice. But I done seen me getting incidents where death caps came, where motherfucker took my life. And then, at the same time, didn't care if I died. Because I didn't give a fuck about life. So please listen to a nigga like me. If a nigga my age spitting that nonsense shit, or they older than me, and they spitting that dumb shit talking about you shouldn't care about life, you should care about life. You ain't gotta be a motherfucker that is walking on eggshells in life. I always tell people it's not being scared of life, it's almost paying attention to life. Not being scared of it, pay attention to it. And it's a difference. When you pay attention to life, nigga, that means you watch your surroundings. You watch shit. You watch your own behavior. It's one thing of watching other people's behavior. You watch your own shit. So you won't make certain mistakes. You gonna make mistakes. We human. But it's certain mistakes that we shouldn't make, but we keep making them. Because, excuse me, we're a little reckless. Right? If we don't know no better. Right? So that's all I'll be saying to people. I told y'all, the reason I don't like fuck people around me and people that be mad all the time is because I don't supposed to be here. Right? That man upstairs I'm here for a reason. I ain't supposed to be here, bro. I was too reckless and out of control in my life. Almost died twice. I counted 2 times that I almost died because it personally happened to me. I ain't even thinking about the, the gun wars, the gunfights. When nigga shot at me, almost hit me in the head. Like, my homeboy getting shot in the head right there, and the nigga could have killed me. Like, I ain't even thinking about all that. But, you know, God appreciate shit. That's why I'm always on some positive shit. Like, I'm always trying to see, like, I want people to do good. I want people to do better. I want to help people. I don't, like, this shit ain't even about me. I'm good. Nigga, I take care of myself. I know I'm good, but I want to help others. I want other people to see what the fuck I'm talking about. I wish people, listen, you know the crazy shit about it? I wish people can see what I'm saying. Right? Like, I'm not meaning like, some Clio shit. Like, some futuristic shit. I'm talking about I wish y'all can see that this shit, this life shit is simple. We make it hard. We make shit hard. And I mean even politics, all this shit is around us in America. We make this shit complicated. We make it complicated because we want to do whatever the fuck we want to do, but you make it complicated. I want to do a lot of shit, because I want to do it and I think it's the right thing to do, but that doesn't mean that it's the right thing to do. Because I ain't the only person on earth. So other lives matter, right? Other people situations matter. But this shit is very simple. Life is very simple. We make it hard. We make life very hard for ourselves. We genuinely truly do. That's what I have figured out in 2024. We have made life very, very hard for ourselves. Because we keep trying to live to a certain standard, so sometimes, or we ignore certain shit that we supposed to do. So we almost like fuck ourselves. I told you, I love being me. Like, I used to think like no lie to you. And I'll be honest with people. I'll be honest with y'all, and I'll always be hunted. When I was about 30 or my early 30s, I wish I was dead. It was almost like that, like if you hear Pac in his music, he'll tell you like, I ain't never happy here. God just take me away. I used to think the same way Pac thought. I ain't happy here. I ain't never happy here. That's what Pac used to say. I ain't never happy here. And people say, oh, you talk about death. No, Pac was just telling you, I'm not happy here. I can't find joy. I can't find anything to be happy about. And the shit that I be happy about, you criticize. And Pac was in a different space because he was like this, he was in the platform of being a leader. So the shit was even extra hard for him. That's what I be kind of trying to tell everybody. Everybody want to be in that spotlight, but you be in that spotlight. I mean, being in the spotlight, you gotta. Are you there just for you, or are you there to help others? Because nobody's saying you ain't there for just you. Don't you? You know you gotta help yourself. But why are you there? Are you there to help others, or you just there to help yourself to get famous or get whatever the fuck going on with you? That's why, if you notice any of our black leaders like that, they always die because they ain't there for themselves. They get killed because they on some other shit. They're trying to live up to other people's expectations. That's why they died. That's why the Poxes did. That's why the Malcolm, the Martins, even the Nipseys. Them niggas are dead because they living up to other people's expectations. Because they're not just for them. They're trying to do shit for others. And usually when you do that, and you're a leader like that, and motherfuckers see that, because niggas envy that. People envy that. Listen, I'll tell you this. This is what I found out. When you are a leader and the motherfuckers around you, let's say they cool with you, they fuck with you, they like you like that, they'll stop fucking with you, or they'll try to kill you. That's real talk. That happened to all our leaders. Happened to all of them. Malcolm got set up. Martin got set up. Pac got set up. The Black Panthers, a lot of them black leaders got set up by our own people or people. Nipsey, all got set up. Because whenever that black person understands that nigga, this shit ain't about me. And when other motherfuckers understand that, so this motherfucker, he don't live for himself. He live for others. And when they feel that, they try to kill you. Because you dangerous now. That's why all black leaders are gone. And the people that was more important in this lifetime, they're gone for a reason. They try to kill them. And people, I'm not trying to put myself up there with them. But like I told you, motherfuckers leave me now. But if I had the money, like some of our leaders had, and maybe even had the fame, and that's why I don't give a fuck about the fame. Because I know what happened to our leaders with that fame shit. Motherfuckers try to kill me. They try to kill me. Listen, I learned from the best. So I'm in that echelon of knowing what they know and knew what they did know. So ain't a lot of the motherfuckers can't tell me shit. I'm a natural born leader. I knows that. I learned that from Malcolm. From the quarter that he taught me. The way the fuck I know why I know I'm a natural born leader. Malcolm taught me that. So a motherfucker be like, oh, you ain't that. That's like my homeboy and shit. We was cooler with, we cool, but a nigga play that role. And something Malcolm told me. He said, you never let people that you used to know play you like you used to be. So they can say certain shit to you and they can play you a certain type of way, but you don't let them be that because you are a leader. You who you was. You probably was that before they even knew it. And before you even fucking knew it. And that shit makes sense to me. That's why me and my homeboy had that falling out. And I said to myself, I said, if I ever talk this nigga again, and hopefully I do, I tell that nigga, we can't hang no more unless you accept that. Nigga, I'm not that young nigga no more. And I've been that leader. I've been that dude. That's why me and you even tight. But, you can't have conversations with niggas that just live in the past or they don't understand what the fuck is going on. I love my nigga. I got love for him. Ride for him, love him to death. But he's not a leader now. He's just a leader that was back in the day for nonsense shit. My shit is on positive shit. My nigga, I love him to death, but he's a leader for some shit that when we were street niggas. Not a leader now. He can't lead none of us. That's why the nigga get upset. That's why the nigga act like, oh, he's still in control of shit. You not. And me and him clash because of that. You trying to control some shit you ain't in control of no more. You don't even know how to control what the fuck I'm trying to do or what I'm on. You done lost the family. He was, listen, my homeboy, he was he was the top dog. I would never disrespect him like that. He was the top dog back in the day. I was probably, sometimes I'm second in the command, I may be third in the command, right? It depends what the situation is, right? But no. He can't control the niggas. He lost the niggas. And I ain't gonna get into details of telling y'all why he lost the niggas. That's a conversation me and him need to have. But I don't think he would ever had that conversation with me. Because that's me being real with him. That's me telling him, let some shit go and listen to me. But he won't do that. So, and I know that from him for a fact. But it is what it is. So I never, like, one thing about me, I'm a loyal nigga. I never try to embarrass my niggas like that. You know what I mean? That's my nigga at the end of the day. I still love him. We still good, you know, but we can't hang like that until that nigga get on the same page as I'm on. And if he can't get on that, then nigga, I gotta treat you like a distant cousin, nigga. Cause like I told you, my friends and family members, I treat them the same. I got family members I don't fuck with, nigga. They distant cousins. They distant motherfuckers that I don't fuck with. You in my circle, nigga, my loyalty is equal. It ain't no difference. Nigga, I treat you like I treat my blood sister. You know what I mean? My blood brother. Like, the fuck you talking about? I treat you like my daughter. That's blood. But these niggas don't, some of these niggas don't understand that. But it's a power trip with niggas too. When niggas think they was the shit back in the day, they be like, yo, I was that nigga back in the day, nigga. So, nigga, you gotta treat me. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. Because you ain't like that. Because number one, it's not that you ain't like that on a physical thing, right? Like, or you know, even like it comes with reputation. You know, your reputation, like yo, sometimes people like nigga, it's like me, right? I'm a former street nigga. My reputation of who I used to be a former street nigga is not the same when I was out there in them streets. We're not this. It's not the same, bro. Like you know what I mean? I got my connections in there, but nigga, it ain't the same when I was out in them streets. Cause when I was out in them streets, nigga, I get you touched, like, and it's nothing. But it's not the same. Shit, listen. If I was in my 20s, I can get you touched. And I probably was even more serious like that when I was even in, like, in my teens. I could get you touched. Right? So that's what I'm saying. It's not the same. Motherfuckers keep thinking that they status the same. It's not the same. Unless you putting in that work, unless you trying to prove yourself how tough you are, then yeah, okay, cool. Go ahead, keep doing that. And then all you doing is proving yourself to your dumb ass, and you an older nigga, and get your ass locked up in jail or you get killed trying to prove yourself or how you still that guy. Nah, fuck that. I tell all my young niggas like that, like this. I'm an old nigga, but I got the wisdom. And whenever you want the wisdom, I give it to you. But I ain't trying to play tough with none of them young niggas. Or nobody. Period. Like I said, I'm a grown ass man, nigga. I'm family man, nigga. I kill your ass, you fuck with my family. Of course that. But I ain't trying to play tough. Fuck, I gotta play tough with some young nigga for. Or play tough with anybody. Nigga, I'm good. Nigga, I love life. Nigga, I ain't got time to be trying to play tough, trying to show a nigga how tough I am. Or anybody. I don't give a fuck what generation it is. Like my man, he was still mad about some shit like happened years ago. Like nigga, we was teenagers, bro. Well, you took a side. I say, but nigga, we still good. I don't even know that nigga. Like we don't hang, we don't talk. Like, but you, my man, 100 grand. He's still like in his feelings. I'm like, yo, come on. I don't know what to tell niggas. Like, yo, niggas get stuck in back in the past like that. I don't know what to tell niggas about that. I get it, but I don't understand why niggas do that. Like, yo, we old, bro. I'm old as shit. Hey, yo, let me tell you how old I am, y'all. Now I'll be 100. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take a quick commercial break, and I'm gonna tell y'all how old I am, how old I feel, and how old I am. I'm gonna go to a quick commercial break, people. We'll be right back. All right, people, back. Shit. And excuse me. Goddamn instant fucking me up a little bit. All right, people, it's your boy Kenny, man. I'm back one time for your mom. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Shit, excuse me. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button so you guys get the live streams when we go live, people. And if you can, donate to the channel. Go to OBF The Real Cash App and donate to the channel, people. We highly appreciate anything you guys can donate to the channel. And if you can, people, you need more information to subscribe and donate to the channels down there scrolling below. Make sure you guys hit the like button when you come in and out of the building. And at the same time, people, make sure you guys share the videos, man, to keep the movement pushing, man. If y'all fuck with me like that, push the movement. You know what I mean? Share the videos. Share the live streams. Let a motherfucker know that you're rocking with your boy. But anyway, listen. I tell y'all this all the time, man. You only can speak real life, right? You can't make shit up, right? Like, I mean, people can make shit up and make themselves seem like they're bigger than what they are, or seem how, make shit up, seem how tough they are and shit like that. I mean, I get that, right? But I always tell people I'm always genuine. But at least I try to. I at least try to be as genuine as I can and tell y'all the truth and be honest. Listen, living real life is not about trying to be. Listen, I come from some shit that I came from that as much as I can explain this shit to y'all or try to at least to try to explain this to y'all, you never understand it. Just like a lot of times when you hear certain people life and shit, you can't really genuinely understand that because that personally affected them and hurt them, right? So it can fuck them people. It could fuck people up. Listen, I ain't gotta sit out here and brag about how gangster I am or where I come from, right? Listen, that's not my narrative in life now, number one. But at the same time, I always tell people if you push me in a certain type of way, I go that route with you. But I don't never want to go a route where I have to be violent or have to prove myself in a way, right? Or you test me in a way. I don't never want to do that. That ain't no shit that I want to do, man. I've been through that shit already. That shit is old to me. Like when people be doing shit and trying to test people, gangsters and shit like that, that shit is old for me. I already been through that already. It ain't no reason for me to want to do that shit anymore. So I ain't got time to be sitting there trying to show how hard I am and shit like that. Nigga, I've been through it. But I understand. Times go on. So you here and there. That's why I tell motherfucker, I wish a motherfucker would. Cause I would kill your ass. It ain't got I don't have time to sit there and yip and yap with some of you motherfuckers. Now if you close to me or something like that, that's different. But if I don't fucking know you, I clap you. And that's how that goes. At the core of who I am as a person, as a man, nigga, I'm from my city. I'm from my motherfucking environment. Man, listen, where I come from, nigga, my niggas is gangster. It was a crazy shit, right? Like, I love my sister. I love Shay. She tried to act like I wasn't like that. I don't present myself to be like that, but don't act like I ain't like that in my city. And I said what I said. And that's what happened. And if you need information to know what I said, I can give you the information. My sister didn't want to do that. Regardless of whatever the situation was, right? Or what she didn't want to do, whatever. I never hold that against her though. That's still my sister. My problem always is I don't push that shit. I don't push on no gangster shit. That ain't my shit. So if I did it, I did that shit on some genuine shit. I never do no shit because I want to get some props on that. Fuck, I want to get props on that for. Being a gangster nigga, I can call some gangster niggas, and gangster niggas gonna make sure shit good. Nah. Nigga, I'd rather for, like, if you come fuck with me, ain't got to worry about no gangster niggas popping up. We good. I'll tell you this. How about this, right? Because I learned my lesson from that, right? From my shit with my sister Shay. And shout out to my sister. I love her still to this day. That's my sister. I learned my lesson. Listen, I won't call no gangster niggas when some shit get real. Because you gotta understand, I'm from a street nigga, so when I hear some certain shit, and it came from my family, and I was like, oh, but then everybody in your family on some scamming shit, cause so that could have been on some scamming shit, right? So I didn't know, right? I'm still learning. We still in the beginning of this shit, right? I'm still growing, but I know better. So, motherfuckers come fuck with me, some shit like that ever happen again, and I'll tell my sister too, cause like I said, I could have, I could have fucked this situation up too. Like, you know what I mean? I'm never trying to blame fully her or whatever. Listen, nigga, I'm not that dude that ain't like, oh, I don't do shit wrong or nothing went wrong or it's just that person. No, nigga, I'm the type of dude like, what did I do fucking wrong? What did I didn't do right? Like, you get what I'm saying? That's me. That's my thing. That's my train of thought all the time, right? So I'm not trying to blame my sister. Listen, that shit was my fault. That's why I always took it as my fault. It's on me. I did that. I fucked it up. Cause now I think that I should have took this shit. I should have did things differently. Now that I know what I know though, but at the time I didn't know the shit that I know now. So it's like you gotta go through shit to learn shit. Like, you get what I'm saying? So shout out to my sister. Love my sister Shay. You know what I'm saying? And I get why she felt the way she felt, but at the same time, I don't. If you trust me, you love me. But I get it too at a certain point though, right? Because you gotta understand, like, our shit wasn't on that and nothing happened. You know what I mean? And I made sure it didn't, but you know, but the way I did it, like, that's my whole point to everybody. The way I did it and I said shit, that's me. That ain't got none. Like, she right about that. Like, the way I said it and how I came off of it, that was on me. Like, I should have handled that shit better. But like I said, I was growing. I didn't know no better. Shit, what when that shit happened? We was about. I was in my 30s, right? Was I 40? I don't think I was 40. That shit happened years ago. But or it might have been 40. But like I said, bro, I didn't in this atmosphere of growing as a person, it's shit new to me. I come from street gutter shit. So I don't shit I'm learning and learning how to act and how to approach shit and shit like that. I'm learning. You know what I mean? I'm not somebody that know this shit already. I come from nothing. I come from gutter. So I don't know shit. I don't have all the education in the world. Right? So, and I'm just talking about on the maturity level. Of course I educate myself in certain shit, for as education, but like just life. I'm still learning. So you fuck up. You do fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? It happens. Everybody does it. I don't give a fuck how educated you are. You will fuck up if you don't know what reality is or what shit going on. Nobody's perfect, bro. But I think that's what pissed me off about my sister. Like, I made a mistake, apologize and shit like that, but it wasn't enough for her. You know what I mean? It's enough for her to talk to me through the live streams and shit like that, but we don't talk. That shit still hurt. I ain't gonna lie to you. It hurt. My sister don't want to talk to me on the phone, behind the scenes, or nothing. It's just still hurt. But, you just gotta respect people where they are. You know what I mean? But still love her, still show her love. Shay come in, still show her love. You see me, I not be disrespectful to her. That's still big sis. You know what I mean? And don't get it twisted. She helped start this shit. Y'all see me now? She helped start this. So don't get that shit twisted. That's why I'll never disrespect her like that. You know what I mean? I'll disrespect her like that. Hurts that she don't fuck with me, speak to me and shit, but it is what it is. No, part of me get it though. You know what I mean? Somebody hurt you that much. But I know it's deeper than that too, but you know, it just is what it is. But yeah, y'all gotta understand, man. Listen to your OGs, man. Listen to motherfuckers that give y'all knowledge like that. We know this shit. I know this shit. I've been listen. Listen, I can say this. Life been breaking my motherfucking heart for a long time. But the only piece I get out of it is that the kids, excuse me, the kids give me peace. My optimism, remember I told you I have optimism like that. My optimism is the kids. Hopefully they do better than we do. Cause we ain't shit. We fucking these kids up. And we've been fucking them up for generations now. And hopefully these kids are listening to people like me and others. Like, hopefully they don't. Like, we fucking these kids up. We setting bad examples for them. That shit crazy. That's what I worry about. That's what I keep fighting for. You think I be fighting for you niggas? No, I don't. I hope y'all listen. But I fight for the kids, man. That's what I fight for. And hopefully y'all listen to where you can teach the kids and tell them to do better. Like, but I don't fight for you niggas. I fight for the kids. A lot of grown ass people, a lot of y'all are embarrassing. The shit that y'all fall for. No, you don't. And the crazy shit about is like some of y'all are older and y'all don't know no better. Like that shit is crazy, bro. I'm good. Like I told you. The one thing I learned about was that, and this is my wife taught me a little bit too. She was like, hey babe, you know at the end of the day, after you done gave your all to everybody, right? Because she know what I does when I come in and I speak and I do this shit with y'all. She know I give my all. She said, you know, after you do all that, you know you good with me, right? Like, I got you. And in my whole life, an entire life, you want to know some real shit? And in my whole entire life, having a mother and father that, and I give them props for creating me. I never thought that anybody in my family, all my niggas, anybody, nobody, never thought that somebody got me at the end of the day. My wife proved to me that she got me. So when she say, babe, at the end of the day, if you didn't give yourself to everybody, give your life, say whatever you had to say, you know, that shit over with, you know, I got you, right? I said, I had to think about it, like, I said, yeah. At the end of the day, she got me. More than anybody in the world. That's why she my soulmate. Now, ask yourselves this, right? On real talk, ask yourselves this. Whoever you with, did your spouse ever say that to you? If your spouse or whoever you with, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever it may be, there ain't no discrimination here. Ask yourselves, did anybody ever tell you, regardless, after you give yourself to whatever you do in life, it's just like my wife, she wasn't just talking about what I do here with y'all. She was talking about you go work. She know how I am when I'm at work. I got ADD and OCD. I go full force, right? So I'm always in whatever I do, right? When you give all that shit to everybody, to the world, you know we good, right? I got you. Cause can anybody in your family, put your kids to the side. Can anybody, your wife, your family, girlfriend, anybody, can anybody tell y'all that? They got you. They know how to calm you. My wife know how to calm me. Can you have that? Do y'all ever had that? Have y'all ever had it? Or do you even know what the fuck that means? Because you never had it. So I be trying to get y'all to understand. This ain't even OG shit. Because it's old niggas that's with motherfuckers they been with for years and they can't stand. They don't trust. They ready to get divorced because they want to get some new pussy. Nigga, all new pussy ain't good pussy. See, this shit ain't about sex. Remember, I told y'all. Me and my wife, we been together for a long motherfucking time, bro. We been together for over 26 years. It ain't about sex. No, I ain't gonna say it ain't about it, but that ain't the big issue. Our shit is about how we treat each other. We've been doing this shit for a long motherfucking time. My wife been with me since I was a gangster. You gotta understand that. See, so she know who the fuck I used to be. Not fully. She wasn't fully knew who I was as a gangster. Like, I ain't even gonna say that. But she caught me. My wife caught me when I was coming out, not wanting to be a full gangster. So my wife came out, like she grabbed me when thin. But she knew who I am. She knew genuinely who I am. More than street niggas knew who the fuck I was. More than my own fucking blood family knew who I was. My street family knew who I was. That woman know exactly who I am. Have y'all ever had that? Have y'all ever tried to find it? Or you just want to be finding some shit that, you know, make you fuck with people or you get with people because other people think that shit look cute. You get with, she good looking. She very good looking. Okay, cool. It was something I said to my wife. Excuse me. I said to my wife, I don't like people like me. I said that shit to y'all. I don't like people like me. That shit is irritating to me. Right? So I found out today, right? To be real honest, my manager, her birthday was today. She had cancer. Now I understand why me and her don't get along like that. Not saying I dislike her, that we don't. It's our connection ain't vibing like that. I can get along with cancers. People be acting like I'm getting along with cancers. It's just not for long. We can't get along because we too opinionated, we too headstrong, and we too much alike. That's what I mean, right? So I tell people all the time, like, I need people that's different from me. That's why I get along with people that's opposite from me. I don't get along with people that's like me. When we almost the same and we agreeing all the time, it annoys me, right? But as a cancer too, is a part of me that I need people to kind of that's the opposite from me to get where what I'm talking about. So we almost on the same page. But I don't need people that I'm totally alike with, that we got a vibe with. I no, hell no. I don't like that shit. I don't like people that's like me. Cause we gonna clash sooner or later. Listen, number one, I'm too much of a leader, right? Then number two is we cancers. My wife said to me, no lie to you, I'll tell y'all the truth. She said to me, she told me I'm a crybaby. She told me I'm a crybaby. And part of her, and she ain't wrong. Because what she meant by that was when I don't get my way, I can manipulate some shit. I started like my wife said that shit to me. I had to start thinking about that. I say she right. She right. That I do manipulate some shit when shit don't go my way. But I think she's seeing it from her point of view because she been knowing me for so many years and I have done that to her. And she right. But I started to realize that maybe I have done it to some of y'all. Like, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers that fuck with me. Maybe I have done that. You know what I mean? But and I described it as I'm just this headstrong nigga. But sometimes I could be a crybaby. I thought about that. And I used to cry a lot when I was a kid, bro. No lie to you. As a cancer, I used to cry a lot. It's no different even now. Like when I get real upset, like I cry. Like if I get real pissed, I cry. Motherfuckers thinking like I'm being soft. No, nigga, I'm ready to fuck you up. But when my feelings get hurt, I started noticing that like my feelings get hurt a lot. I think I take shit very personally now. I noticed that. My wife said that shit to me. I was like, damn, that's why I take shit so personally. And then remember I was saying that I didn't like people saying that I was very sensitive and shit like that. That you a sensitive nigga. Like, I think I am. As a cancer. I think I am. I'm very sensitive. But you know what? People want to look at that shit as negative. I take that shit as that I actually give a fuck. Like, you know what I mean? When you ain't got no, it's like humanity. When you ain't got no, it's no sensitivity there, and you don't feel nothing, then it ain't good no more. Shit is left. Like you just doing whatever the fuck you want to do. You just listen. And I felt listen, I've been in a predicament where I didn't feel anything, where I just went on my street shit. Where I ain't give a fuck about shit or live or die or if I killed the nigga. I didn't care. I just didn't give a fuck. So I know how that feels. So if I feel something now and if I'm sensitive or whatever it may be, even my wife and shit like that, and I'm speaking to her, I ain't say this to her, but I'm saying it to everybody. Like, nigga, I'm glad that I feel that. I'm glad that I feel some type of empathy and sympathy. Cause it was a long period of time that I ain't give a fuck about and I ain't feel about shit. I ain't give a fuck if you died. I ain't give a fuck if I died. I don't give a fuck. I didn't give a fuck. So yeah, call me sensitive. I'm okay with that. Because at least I feel something. If I don't feel anything, then you know this nigga, you know I'm off. Because I know how it felt to not feel anything. So that's all I'm saying, people. That's just for me. Hold on. Shout out to my brother Bruce in the building. What up, Bruce? Shout out to my brother. It's my brother right there. Shout out to my brother Bruce again. He said, Kenny, you make sure sign in. LeBron will. LeBron. Listen, yeah, LeBron gonna stay there, man. Listen, I don't have listen. People keep acting like I got a problem with it. I'm just saying, I just don't know how that shit gonna turn off for Bronny. I don't like this shit for Bronny. It's like my daughter. Like if I don't let her, like I can keep protecting my daughter. I know she got a disability. I don't even like. Listen, let me be real with y'all. I don't like my daughter, you know, out and about with other motherfuckers. You know what I mean? I don't like that she, she out there and I'm be real. I don't like my daughter going to camp and all that shit. I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit. I like my daughter being around me so I can help her and control her. I'm a control freak too. Like, but at the same time, my daughter, that's my daughter. And I think the worst of shit, like sometimes. So that fucked me up a little bit. But nigga, but if my daughter, listen, I just say this. I had to let my daughter be what she gonna be. Or whatever gonna happen to her. It's like at that age, it's like I don't think I fully got to it, but I'm pushing into it. Listen, like I said, I always tell people this. I tell people this, right? My daughter is the most important person in the world to me. Nobody else come close to that. Nobody. I will kill you. I will die for her. It's nobody that comes close to that. Now, understand. I don't play them games like that, right? But if something happened to my daughter, now I'll be real and be honest with all of y'all. Somebody fought my daughter or hurt my daughter, all the purpose, all the shit I got and I feel, or whatever it may be, that shit is over. I don't care about none of that shit no more. She's the most important person in my life. And I love my wife. And I love y'all. And I got love for y'all. My peoples, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Right? But somehow to my daughter, nigga, listen, that shit is a wrap. My life over. And I'll be very honest about that. I'm done. You play my daughter, you hurt my nigga. It's a wrap. I don't give a fuck what it is. You play with my daughter like that, and it's a kid too. That's number one. You know how I feel about kids, but it's my kid. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit you talking about. I kill anything walking, anything, and I ain't about hurting people and shit like that. But play my kid, I kill anything walking. Don't play my kid. Listen, if you know my kid, if you know my daughter is the like yo, nigga. She's called. Listen, shout out to my brother Weezy. She's called Baby Kenny for a reason. She the good part of me. She ain't the bad part of me. She the good part of me. Weezy call her Baby Kenny is because she's the good part of me. She's the good part of me. She's the good shit that y'all hear me talk about and not say and not do. She's the good part of me. She what makes me good. You fuck with that. Oh nigga, all that shit turns off. All that good shit turns off. And I'll be honest about that. Play my kid and see that nigga. Okay. That's why I be trying to tell people, like, it's certain levels of shit with me. Like, I'm a real dude, but like nigga, I take shit to a whole nother level of some shit that you wouldn't even think I would. My daughter is my world. That's who makes me. That's why I tick. That's why I do what I do every day. That's why even on this live stream and the shit I do and genuine shit about me and the good shit I say and how good I'm as a person, that's because of her. You fuck with her? Okay. Play with that. Play with that. And I told y'all, ain't nothing, listen, and I've been a street nigga and I've been through all that shit, whatever. Nobody ever, even my wife, I love her. And I know she my soulmate. I told y'all that. But nobody ever made me feel this way. My my daughter genuinely, and I mean genuinely, love me. She genuinely love me. Nigga, and she don't even know about my past. She don't even know about that. She just genuinely love me. You have somebody genuinely love you like that come in the world, and she don't know nothing. But she genuinely love you because how you treat her and how you raise her. Nigga, play my kid. Play my kid and don't. I ain't even gonna say what I would do, but I'm telling you, play my kid. Touch my kid and see what happens. Like I told people this, I can see how some people, right? Not saying I would do it. I'm just saying I can see how. I can see how there's some people when a kid die, right? And they don't feel no purpose in life. And they want to kill themselves. I can see that. Genuinely, I can. I'm not telling people to do that. I don't want people to do that. Excuse me. I'm not saying I would do that, but I'm just saying I can see how people can feel that way. I can see it. Y'all understand? When people, your kid is the love of your life, like, not even just the love of your life, that's what keep you pushing in life. People can't understand that. Like, I love my life. I love my wife. My wife is the love of my life. Nobody comes up above her but my daughter. That's the only person. But understand, and I hurt my wife plenty of times in our relationship. I wouldn't do that to my daughter. I was sacrificing my life and everything for her. I wouldn't Listen, I wouldn't even think about hurting her. That shit is thinking about hurting your daughter. Oh man, that shit ain't the same. I always tell y'all, my wife is she's special. Don't get that shit twisted. My wife is special. I ride with that all day. But my daughter and my wife knows this. It's not no shit I'm telling y'all that my wife don't know. Nigga, my daughter? Oh, play with my daughter and see what happens. Anybody play with my daughter, nigga. Listen. Let me tell you something. Listen, I'm gonna tell you how real this is. Right? My wife will do some shit, right? And she don't run it past me a lot of times. She tell me after. But when it come to my daughter, nigga, she run that past me. Cause she know better. And it's not that she's scared of me and no shit like that, but she know how I am about my daughter. She run it past me. Anything else, nigga, she may go ahead and do whatever she gonna do. You know what I mean? But when it come to my daughter, no, nigga. She run that shit past me. Cause she know. You don't make decisions. You don't tell me, or you ask me about my daughter. What my daughter can and can't do. And that's vice versa. Don't get that shit twisted either, nigga. If I made a decision or I want to do something with my daughter, nigga, I gotta run that shit back past my wife. But for me, it's a little different though. You know what I mean? But my wife ain't got to worry about that because she know I'm very overprotective of my daughter. So, say like I say, motherfucker that's like, oh, can Naya stay a certain place? Like, no, nigga, hold on. You gotta no. My first reaction would be, I gotta run that past my wife. I gotta run past Mika. Like, you know what I mean? It's just a natural reaction that we got. I think that's just me and Mika. We always like that. We gotta run shit when it come to our daughter. We very overprotective. It ain't just me overprotective of her, but my wife is a little looser now than I am. But we don't, nigga. My daughter just can't stay everywhere, and we gotta run that shit past motherfuckers. Even on field trips, nigga. I asked my wife, I say, you going on the field trip? She said, nah. Hey, all right. I say, you sure? She was like, yeah, baby, I'm good. I said, you sure, sure? I keep talking to my wife like, seriously, I don't like this. Y'all gotta understand, man. Let me say this before I get out of here, right? The reason I'm very overprotective of my daughter, I know everybody be like, yo, you tripping, Kenny, you tripping. No, I'm not, right? Well, you maybe think I am, but I ain't never had my mom or my dad protect me. So I grew up reckless. I grew up where motherfuckers can touch me. You get what I mean? Like, what I mean by that is, my mom and dad wasn't there to protect me. So if something sexual or inappropriate shit could happen, it could happen. It didn't, right? But it is very possible that shit could have happened to me. My mom was on drugs real bad. My dad was alcoholic and shit like that. You know what I mean? Even when my dad got sober and shit, he didn't come around because my mom was on hard bullshit. She was on crack. She was wild. So nobody was there to protect me. from inappropriate sexual behavior, or, motherfucker protect me from violence. My mom and dad wasn't there. So that's why I'm very overprotective. You get what I mean? Like, people always acting like, yo, King, you so you dramatic, nigga. I'm not dramatic. Imagine you don't have nobody to protect you when you was a kid. I never got protected when I was a kid. Never. Never was protected. Let me tell you, the only time I felt protected was with my wife. And that's real talk. That's why I love that woman to this day. That's why she's the love of my life. I never felt protected until I met her. And shout out to my mother-in-law as well. My mother-in-law said, I got you. You good. You good here. I'm going to take care of you. I can want anything I want. I can fuck up anytime I want to fuck up. My mother-in-law got me. I ain't never had that. I ain't never felt protected until I met my wife. Imagine that through your whole childhood, you don't feel protected. But motherfuckers tell you, you tripping. I ain't tripping, nigga. Imagine you don't feel protected. You never feel protected. But motherfuckers tell you, it was your mom and dad. Nigga, get the fuck out. Whatever. Motherfuckers trying to tell you, what's your mom and dad, nigga? You supposed to feel protected. Anyway, let's go to a quick commercial break, people. We right back. All right, people, back from a quick commercial break. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button so you guys get the live stream when we go live, people. And if you can, donate to the channel. Go to OBF The Real Cash App and donate to the channel. People who need more information to subscribe to the channel. It's down there. The donate to the channel is down there, striving below the screen, people. Make sure you guys hit the like button when you come in and out of the building. And if you can, people, share the videos, man. Share the videos, man. It's easy. It's on y'all shit. Share the videos. You keep the movement pushing. But, yeah, man. Listen. My shit is genuine because I always try to tell y'all of personally how I felt when I was young. And why I think the way I think and how I move the way I move. Right? Listen, never felt safe in life. Ever. Right? That's why I'm so paranoid. My wife only make me feel safe. Honestly. My niggas, when I hung around them and I was in that street shit, even to this day when I still around niggas or around people, you know what I mean? I never feel safe. My wife make me feel safe. Because I know out of anybody in life, anybody, or whatever the situation is, my wife she got me. She gonna have my back. I know that for 100. I trust her fully. She proved to me. It's nobody. Listen, let me just say this, and no disrespect to everybody that was real to me and always showed me love and shit like that, and still do. Right? Nobody ever made me feel safe in life. Nobody. Now, mind you, I'm talking about even my own motherfucking mother or father. Don't ever make me feel safe. But my wife do. My wife always, since we was I say, I say this. My wife made me feel safe when I was about when in our relationship. I say when our relationship, probably when I was when we was about around, cause we ain't that. We only a year. We only like a couple of months apart. But I say about trying to think like maybe about uh, made me feel safe. Probably about mm, I think about that shit a little bit because the reason I gotta think about it because you gotta understand, me and my wife we've been together since we was fucking 19 years old. You know what I mean? I be 43 this year. She be 43 in about shit. Around November no uh um when we got a vote in November. So she be around that age. She be 30 or 43. But now she don't like that shit that I just said that. I apologize, babe. But tell her age. But yeah. But um for us, I say about been together 26 years, bro. That shit crazy. Um I just don't trying to think of a time where like that shit really meant like that. Um, cause I don't want to lie to y'all. I just don't know. Like, don't get it twisted. I've been feeling safe with my wife probably about 15 years. No, I ain't gonna say that. Yeah, about 15 years. About now I say about 13, 14, 15 years. It's about around that time. You know the crazy shit about it? Can I say this though? To be real with everybody. I thought that my wife fully didn't trust me, right? When we was in like in our 20s and shit, and I get it because I was wild and I was reckless as shit. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. It changed her and it changed me too. And she fully had my like she fully believed in me. I believe this. I can say this. My daughter, because it was just me and her for like the first half of our life. Like for us being together, it was like half our life. You know what I mean? Half of the time we was together. So half of the time we was together, I can see how it was. We didn't have trust for each other, or we didn't believe in each other and shit like that. I can get that. You know what I mean? But when my daughter was born, now I'm gonna say that for my wife a little bit. It's a little longer for her. For me, it might be different. But I think my wife been trusting me for a long time. But I think she didn't fully believe in me is when that girl came, right? Like that girl came, but my daughter came, and like I think it meant something to both of us, but it was just real. Like that shit was 100 with us. But yeah, I don't think my wife, and I'll be real honest about it. I don't think my wife fully thought that I was. I ain't gonna say all way in, but she would say this nigga was tripping. He was on some bullshit. He just kept being reckless. It's not that I wasn't all the way in. It was just that I was being reckless. I would make mistakes and shit that I shouldn't make. And so my wife would be like, this nigga. You know what I mean? When I supposed to have been like that with her. But I think with my daughter, I think I changed. I listen, even this last incident that happened, right? I think I got more focused. You know what I mean? I think I'm doing a little better. I always try to tell y'all a lot of times. You ever, if you ain't around somebody that ever been broken, I mean genuinely broke, genuinely broken, but that admit that they broken or they was broken. If you ain't around people like that, you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. So I'm saying what I'm saying, but nobody, you don't know what I'm talking about. You don't know what being genuinely broken is. But leave your comments, hit that like button, support your boys, your boy, Mr. OBI. Peace and love to the world.